Dump sites mushroom daily on any available open space in Kenya's rapidly growing cities and major towns. That's mainly because municipal councils cannot provide effective waste management fast enough. This has created a gap for entrepreneurs as these dump sites hold hidden cash-generating opportunities.
When we say waste, we are talking about a broader spectrum of what we can call materials.
Yes.
Because it could be plastic, it could be metals, it could be materials, it could be paper. There are different types of industries that are supposed to come in and be able now to utilize the same waste to actually pick a component or a material that is relevant to their industry.
Lorna Ruto started a small waste management business 4 years ago. Now it employs 350 people and generates over $150,000 annually.
By recycling plastic, we utilize less energy, and that ensures that we manufacture affordable products. And by so doing, we're able to market our products more affordably as compared to the competing products. And it makes our customers really demand our products as compared to products such as timber, which needs chemicals for treating it, metal, which are very expensive, and there are people who cut them down and sell them to scrap dealers. Ours do not have any salvage value, and it's plastic waste that would have otherwise gone to the dump site.
Another environmental benefit is that recycling is helping save Kenya's trees. Plastic poles made from waste are reducing reliance on wood.
There is huge demand for the poles. This is a product that is very needed. It's very crucial in the community right now. For example, in Kenya, we have only 2% forest cover as compared to 1980 when we had over 10%. So right now there's a presidential directive to prevent the cutting down of trees, and our poles are providing a suitable alternative. So we're actually saving forests. And as we are speaking, we've saved over 250 acres of forest today by selling over 20,000 plastic poles.
The ever-increasing amount of discarded electrical or electronic devices has also created an entrepreneurial opportunity.
The increase of e-waste, I do not look at it from the perspective of e-waste center alone, but I would look at it from the perspective of Kenya as a whole. As a country, we don't have legislative framework to handle waste emanating from electronics. So that means that most of the electronic gadgets that are in the market, they will one day end up being disposed of, and if they're not disposed of in a proper manner, they'll end up in our environment, which is very dangerous and a threat.
More than 17,000 tons of e-waste is produced in Kenya each year through disposal of phones, computers and refrigerators, among others. Munyampo has turned the junk into wealth.
The e-waste management center has the capability and capacity to handle most types of electronic waste. This includes computers or ICT-related household appliances like microwaves, fridges. We also have large appliances. We have automated machines. All these require professionals to handle them, because if they are not handled properly, again I say, they become a threat to the environment. But also, when you look at it from another perspective, e-waste also is a business. And we want to move away from just saying e-waste being a waste, but e-waste being a resource.
Recycling has many economic spin-offs. Aside from the obvious waste management benefits, it creates jobs and feeds into manufacturing. As Kenya works towards increasing its economic growth by an average of 10% by the year 2030, recycling has a crucial role to play.
We have segmented our markets into three. We have the residential market, which are the farmers and homeowners. We also have the institutions such as the Kenya Wildlife Service, and we have the commercial such as sign companies. The residents and homeowners use our poles to fence, since there's very scarce availability of cedar poles and timber. And then commercial companies, like the sign companies, utilize our posts to put signposts, and the wildlife services use these poles. They're much better than timber and concrete, because even a huge elephant, when it walks on one, it will just sway and come back up. But timber, concrete will break down and it will need repair and maintenance.
Currently, as a country, we don't have a problem with paper, because there is very vibrant paper industry that is going on, recycling that is, where the waste paper is picked and is recycled. We do not have a problem on steel industry. We have a very vibrant steel recycling industry in the country, where steel or the waste metals are picked and they are recycled into useful products which are used in construction industry and also in other industries that require steel. There are other components, for example, the ones that are now emanating from e-waste, that now requires really investors to come into this country and invest into processes that can be able to extract these metals from the e-waste components, so that they can be used by industries that do not have to get virgin materials.